Fuck you guys. Can I win anything ever? Fuck.
Nope.
Well, you're doing the fun ones though. You've had what are a couple of the ones you've done so far?
So we did what if the U.S. and China went to war? That was our first episode. And then we did what if Russia continued after the Ukraine war, like pushed into, and shout out to my Polish people. Y'all are going to hold the line. I love the Polish. And then we did what if the U.S. didn't nuke Japan at the end of World War II? And I think...
I got pee. I'll be right back.
What's that?
Bat bombs.
Bat bombs, yes.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things with that one, the conclusion that we came to, and I think Nick will agree with this, and maybe you guys as well, is Hiroshima and Nagasaki were like a case study for the entire world. Like everyone saw that and was like, we probably shouldn't do that again. So what we came to the conclusion of is during the Cold War, especially like 1983, we came really, really close to nuclear war with Russia. And I think that having seen what happens when we do that, everyone was like, let's just all chill the fuck out. Let's just all chill. And if we hadn't nuked them, I think the Cold War, and so does Cappy, I think the Cold War would have gone hot. I think we absolutely
So
would
the
have
situation is that like nukes do exist, but we just didn't use them?
Yes.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah. The Cold War may have went hot and we may have used nukes, but I don't think the Soviets would have gotten nukes if it weren't for us using them.
All right, I hear a cigarette. No, that's fair.
That's fair to look at.
Well, I don't think it would have been as high of a priority for them to try to steal nukes, because at that time, from everything I've read, from the Japanese nuclear program, the Soviet nuclear program, a lot of people, in not necessarily the scientists, but like the people in charge of the funding for the scientists, were starting to believe that like a nuclear bomb wasn't possible. So like they didn't believe it. So like because I did a bunch of research on the war leader meetings that like Hirohito had with the heads of the Army and the Navy, and the majority of the military high-ranking leadership after we had bombed Hiroshima either didn't believe that it was a nuclear bomb, or if they were willing to believe that it may have been a nuclear bomb, were thoroughly convinced that there's no way America has more than like one or two.
Because that's the one story you said. They also surrendered because they thought we had 1,000.
Correct, because that
that pilot
Marcus McDilda got shot down, and he's like, "Yeah, we've got like thousands of them, bro." Like, so like that was a huge part of it. Yeah,
which is absolutely terrifying at that time. Where you're like, "Fuck, dude, they could delete Japan."
yeah. So like, I think we might have used them on the USSR potentially, but I don't think they would have been as like focused on stealing the technology and developing it. So I think.
So you don't think like the Rosenbergs would have existed?
There wouldn't have been a purpose. It's untested material. They would have been doing whatever they thought best at the time. Their weapons. They wouldn't have seen something that clearly shows mass destruction at a level they've never seen. Okay, now we have to acquire that.
Well, this is the thing, though. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't read about the Rosenbergs. Yeah, in a while. But weren't they both present at Trinity? So like they had like firsthand. We saw this thing go
There's
up.
more than one, too. I mean, like, Klaus Fuchs was a big part of it. But, like, there's multiple spies and everything. I just don't think... I don't know. I don't think they would have... Even if they did get the technology, like, I don't think that they would have been putting all their eggs in that basket because they didn't know it would work. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I can...
So, like...
Oh, I'm almost died. Oh, the fuck? One of my pouches broke. Actually need that 303 key.
Like, I really don't know. I don't know. It gets weird.
We love diving down that rabbit hole. I had a lot of fun with that. We just did the what if the U.S. and the cartel, like we went loud with the cartel. And
Are we trying to win, or are we trying to raise Boeing's stock price? What's our goal this time?
That's fair. We looked at a lot of different things with that one. I didn't know this, and maybe you guys did. Did you know the cartel are trafficking two big things that I never even thought of: avocados and gasoline?
Avocados, yeah. I did a video on that a while back.
Really?
Yeah, they were cornering the avocado market in Mexico.
I see. I had not heard that. I thought it was just all like illegal shit: drugs, guns, people, whatever.
I think the mafia still runs olive oil.
Really?
Yeah, I think like
Because then it's a legal substance that you don't have to worry about that portion, and you're making billions of dollars.
Yeah, I figured we would go loud as soon as someone touched the oil. Uncle Sam is real particular about oil, boats. We care about war crimes sometimes, unless we commit them, and then it's like, well, say the line, Nick. You want to say the line?
it's never a war crime the first time.
Exactly.
That one?
Yeah,
It's also-
I think I made a video back in it might have been 2019, 2020 about the cartels going after avocado markets because they're such a profitable market. Every fucking and sorry, shit. every person in California, they want avocados, and then it spread across the United States. It's like they're superfoods, and started pushing avocados. They're superfoods. Everyone wants avocados. So the cartel,
$5 of avocado.
obviously, they went to the little avocado farms in Mexico, and they're like, "Hey, this is ours now."
I hate avocados.
You're gonna like to hear this. I told this to Chris Cappy, and I couldn't believe it. I don't know how true it is. I haven't obviously checked this out myself, but there was a woman on the internet who said, avocado tastes like clean. Haven't had one since. Haven't tasted one since.
You're still not going to trick me into eating an avocado.
Almost had me. Baby, you want that avocado?
No, I just get mad. They all have the same prize in them. There should be something cool. Like
Just a
once in
wooden
while.
ball,
It's just
yeah.
a wooden ball. I hate that.
I love my
Aw,
friends so
again?
much.
What am I, Amish? This is stupid.
Oh, good God. Yeah, we've gotten a bunch of them. Some of them are like historical, and we've looked at some more modern things with different countries.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no face. Bless me. You guys robbed him. Oh, that is fat as fuck. Another serve kit, bro. Between the weapon cases and that, man, ooh, we're stocked. Holy shit. Don't you, Benet? I'll bop your bussy. I said, sir, don't come in here, I'll bop your bussy. Shh. G36. G36 occur. Just got the fucking bullets. Anyway. No, there's some bullets left on. Thank you. They were in here, they're like, we killed PMCs, yay! And then I showed up and they're like, oh, no. I was gonna get back on it too, but then I kind of did stuff and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll keep playing. I'll keep pushing, man. You know me, man. I'm just here and playing dang old game, dang old stuff, man. Dang old stuff, dang, man. Just, you know. Just run factory over and over again until I get what I want. I have some quests I gotta go finish / do. Yay, well done.
It's really cool to just tabletop war game some of those situations and scenarios, because like I was able to say, well, Fort Bliss
Did Japan give up though? Like if the nukes weren't dropped?
So if they weren't, and I mean, like
We'd
obviously,
have burnt that fucker to the ground with bats.
yeah, we would have just. I mean, we were part of the reason we nuked Nagasaki and Hiroshima is because they were pretty much all that was left. Like there was not a whole lot left, and I mean, yeah, you could argue like innocent people, but it's
Well,
also military infrastructure.
Where was the one that we switched?
Hiroshima and Nagasaki were specifically selected because they had not been subjected to major bombing raids prior, and they wanted the data on how much devastation one bomb could do. Both so they had the data, but it also showed the point of this city was untouched and one fucking plane did this.
Yeah,
So that was part of it.
that's
Did we switch one? Kyoto,
Yeah.
and then that went to Nagasaki?
yeah.
That was like storms or
Cloud cover.
Kyoto was because it was beautiful, and the one congressman was the ambassador to Japan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like in the air, because there was a second there, like it was either Nagasaki or Hiroshima was a secondary target because they went to their primary one and it was just like overcast and the clouds were real low and they're like, we can't observe this.
can't
we don't know."
record this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
I think through all of our years in business on the internet, we've all used Shopify. I've used it for merch and my skate shop and a couple other businesses.
I will actually agree 100% on that. Everything we do is run through Shopify.
Even bunkers run through Shopify.
Our shoes, which is a separate company, is run through Shopify, and they talk together because of Shopify.
Shopify runs the world.
Did you know Shopify will actually help you design a website also, Cody?
I know I didn't know about starting an online store when I started my career online, and Shopify just made it super, super easy for my dumb ass.
Brandon, what happens if people haven't heard about my brand? No.
That's actually easy, Eli. Shopify helps you find your customers with easy-to-use email and social media campaigns.
Step Cody, what happens if I get stuck?
Shopify is always around to share advice with their award-winning 24/7 customer service.
Step support, bro. You got my back.
And your front.
Shopify helps millions of businesses around the world, and
10% of all e-commerce in the U.S.
From household names like Mattel or Gymshark to new brands just getting started.
on some shoes, on some merch, bunker.
No, we've all been doing this for over a decade, and Shopify is the easiest e-commerce platform we've ever used.
I think every single one of us has used Shopify at one point.
I think all our businesses right now are using Shopify.
Oh, except mine, but that's because it's guns. Can't do that.
Just one of them can't. Turn those dreams into SFX, cha-ching, Shopify new sell sound.
And give them the best shot at success with Shopify.
Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/unsubpod.
Shopify.com/unsubpod.
what's crazy, and I didn't know about this until I read there was a book called I read it years ago, and it was
the red fern grows.
no, it was Hop on Pop. And it pretty much explains like what led up to World War II and the Japanese Industrial Revolution and like how they expanded. And we kind of did some fucked up shit way back when. Like we handed them Korea. I don't know if you guys know that. A lot of people are unaware that like we had our dignitaries there and our ambassadors and stuff. And like we met with the Japanese and we were like, hey, you know, it'd be really cool. This peninsula over here that's known as Korea. Anyways, we're leaving. Bye. And like we just took our people out of Korea. This was like 1930 something. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you told the story about the one dude. It's like, we're not telling you about your family. They're getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like, not surprised.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Back then, I mean, it was haves and have-nots. And I'm sorry, like for anyone out there, and you can cancel me if you want to, but for anyone who's like, well, you know, you guys did this, America did this, and Native American genocide. Like, don't get me wrong, all that shit is bad. But at the same time, don't get mad because people with my complexion were better at stealing territory than yours.
I don't.
Okay, like, just
I don't
We live on
understand.
stolen land.
okay, Billie Eilish.
I don't understand the outrage over the nuclear bombings in particular. It doesn't make sense to me. Because like
It's what if land.
no, it's not even that. Like we bombed the shit out of a lot of people at a lot of different points, and it's just like nuking Japan was so wrong. And it's like, okay, it's fine. Like killing people with bombs is objectively bad. I agree, but like, why are we hyper fixated on this one bomb because of the type of bomb? Like, do you think the guy that got blown up by a conventional bomb or an incendiary bomb is any more dead than the guy that got blown up by a nuclear bomb? Like, I don't understand the anger of like the type of bomb in particular.
It's one piece of history that they actually know about. So it's like, well, that one was bad. It's like, okay, and it's no different than being mad about one genocide going on now versus I think it's like 12 or 18 genocides going on in the world. It is.
Yeah.
I know this one. Why? You need to also know this, and since I feel bad about it, you should feel bad about it. You mentioned all the other ones going on. They're like,
Nice. 2 RD704s now. You bugga my bugga. Oh! That didn't feel good. I drank that coffee and now I gotta take a shit. Oh yeah, you know what? I don't think I can go out this because I don't have the key. Yep, I don't have the key. I'm just gonna go. That's not a big deal. It's not like the cult's up anyway. I haven't seen a single PMC though. That's kind of lit. Well, I mean, like, like I'd like to see PMCs because then it's like, you know, I'll spawn in some ammo that I need and like, you know, some armor to sell. Yeah, no. We outside with it.
Like, I haven't read on that one.
Because people don't care. They want what's right in front of them, and they hyper fixate on that. I will say what is going on in the modern world with like the Free Palestine people and stuff like that. You know, whatever. It's not like
no, hold on. That was like 2 months ago. We moved on.
We
have new profile pics.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
We're buffering. We're due for a new one. The Minnesota thing got resolved. Now we need to. The new drop should be any minute.
Yeah, any minute.
What are we mad at this month?
I hate that. What are we mad at this one?
What flag? What flag should I put in my fucking bio this month?
And just like, I mean, being in the geopolitical space, paying attention to how everything in the world works, and me and Nick talked about this, I think it was on a kind of consensual episode, the people who, when we took Maduro, were pissed off, but they're also pro-Ukrainian. And it's like, don't you see this is fucking up Russia's war machine? Like, that was a good idea for us to go into Venezuela and take out Maduro.
I don't understand functionally what is the difference between Joe Biden putting a $50 million bounty on a foreign leader's head versus just sending Delta Force to go get him. Like, Cody, you were a cop, right? Like, wouldn't I be convicted of murder or like tried for murder if two options. I could shoot someone or I could hire a hitman to go shoot someone for me. Aren't I getting convicted or like charged with murder and getting put in prison either way?
Yeah, conspiracy either way.
Like I'm equally as in the wrong for that person's death. So it's like, what is the difference between just putting a $50 million reward on somebody's head versus just going and getting him anyways?
Yeah.
Like, it's functionally the same thing.
I was so
It's just
impressed.
one's cheaper.
I just know there's some like really happy housekeeper who was in that palace, who was on an island right now, just like counting her money.
Yeah, oh yeah. And all the people, like the Russian superiority retards, like, you will not get a better case study for like the shit doesn't work against us than Venezuela. They beat their chest. We have these radars. We have these systems. We can see this. This makes your stealth invisible, which is so
That wasn't fair.
yeah. And
You
then
used a sound weapon. That wasn't fair. I wasn't ready.
you can either vomit a whole bunch or you can have suppressed 300 blackout, remove your brain out the far side of your
All
fucking
fun
head.
and games until the blacked out Chinook blaring Sosa pulls up.
Which was fucking cool, man.
I loved waking up to it.
Dude, I saw
Someone asked.
This is the new war. No, it's over. It's done. Don't worry about the war part. They're gone. Also, they blew up a monument.
on the way out. Brandon, he had a question the other night at one of his things, and you know he's not here right now, so I'm kind of
Speak for him.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'm going to speak for him completely.
He puts on the
Someone-
Brandon hat.
someone-
It's a pointy white.
Yeah, right. No, he had a town hall the other night, and one of the veterans asked him. It was like a female veteran asked, "Was like, how do you think? How do you feel about us getting involved in other countries like warfare, like the Iraq, Afghanistan war, the 20 years that all of our friends got caught up in, we got caught up in and stuff?" And Brandon's response was, "If we can go in 7 minutes and remove a president from a country, I'm all for that. But I do not want to create a 20-year war that gets people hurt."
Absolutely. That was, I think, the biggest takeaway for me, because I always look at things in like layers, aside from when I wanted to break down the air defense piece and how Venezuela was just fucking dunked on in a way you've never read about. Like, when that happened, I think all of us asked the same question, like, why couldn't we do that to Saddam? Like, it was only 20 years ago. Why couldn't we just fucking go in, yoink old boy out, be like, hey, you're our property now, and give him back to his people and be like, cool, you should execute that guy.
I mean, how long did the war in Iraq officially last?
Like 14 years? Or, you're talking about the actual, like, the...
Thanks, dumbass. That hurt my pussy and my feelings. Oh, there goes all the coffee. Now my anus is kind of tight. My pussy hurts and is a little bit achy. I didn't think that grenade was gonna come down near me. I didn't think they were throwing it at me. Please don't break my
that was
heart.
37
with
days.
your
I'm so
achy, breaky
I get so annoyed with this conversation of like what is a war. right? Because it's like, I feel like there's a significant difference between a war and occupying a place and trying to build a nation and trying to train a group of people to be a different type of culture.
Oh, yeah.
Like, those are two different things in my mind. Like, if you
It
can
works or it
walk in,
doesn't.
overthrow the government, and then you run that bitch, you won the war. And that's been the standard for all of human history. If the Romans rolled up, killed all your government, and then the Romans were in charge with the army there, like, the Romans won the war. What are we talking about? So I don't.
Oh yeah, it's like all the
gets
fucking
annoying
the
to me.
shills on the internet. Like, you lost in Afghanistan.
Yeah, by what metric?
Yeah,
Because
there's-
all the people in Afghanistan don't have a Roth IRA. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
If I roll up and I live in your house with a gun and just beat the shit out of you whenever I feel like it for 20 years, and then one day I decide to move out, or you're like, yeah, keep walking, mister. That's what I thought.
It was so fucking laughable. Like, it's
We
like,
used 1% of our military potential, by the way. We had rules where we couldn't shoot missiles at you. We dropped how many JDAMs or Moabs? One the entire
one
time.
Moab, yeah, one Moab, and we collapsed a
And we
mountain
could
with
drop.
it.
We could drop those willy nilly.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for our rules, America had a good old 4th of July every day of the week.
The old Willy Nilly Moab.
Dude, if you dropped 30 Moabs,
oh yeah.
they're
Well,
gonna stop fucking around real quick. I wouldn't f around.
Have you heard the the accounts of Allied forces on the ground, like not Americans?
No.
Like, there's been like a bunch of like British and like Danish dudes that were like, "Oh my God, the Yanks nuked them." They literally thought we dropped a nuke when that happened.
I do. Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
For missile guy.
all right.
We took out another like narco boat the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm curious about the exact ordnance that takes them out, because you see it hit the boat, and then you see like a splash zone, like
Yeah,
it hits on the
fragmentation pattern.
side. Yeah, how does that particular ordinance work?
So, from what I can tell, granted, there's not even a frame of being able to see the missile in most shots. I'm going to say that it's probably the AGM-114 Hellfire, which is an air-to-surface. We have them on Apaches. We have them on AC-130Js. I mean, if it can carry a Hellfire, it's there. Drones, all sorts of shit. And I think it's 100 and some odd pounds total. I think it's like. What do you mean? Like, how much is a missile?
Cash.
Oh, Hellfires.
Like 170 grand.
Yeah, like 200 grand somewhere in there.
Can't we do like a burst with the?
Well, this is the thing. The
A10
first one I saw that he posted a
Hit
video
him with a
of.
mortgage, homie.
If you look at that very first
What'd the
video,
fishermen do?
it was the boat, and there's no fragmentation pattern. The boat is just on fire, which tells me that's Helios, which is the high energy laser with integrated optical dazzler system or something. Yes, dazzler is a
Naming
Navy
it
thing.
Dazzler's fucking diabolical.
I hate dying to that. Oh,
Ah, shit.
system.
I got bedazzled.
Bomb hit me.
Oh no, where's my wiener? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god. But for the AGM-114 Hellfire, those ones, since they're being fired from above, they should be a top-down attack style, just laser guided, not thermal or anything else like that, which is an easy shot. And then those ones have a fragmentation. Well, some of them. Some of the warheads are hit. Some of them are fragmentation. And then, of course, you have the R9X Hellfire, the Ginsu missile, which is the same missile, but it's traveling. I think it's-
Samurai swords.
yeah, 13-inch blades, 6 of them at Mach 1.7, if I remember off the top of my head
That's
correctly.
my favorite.
Yeah,
That's just fucking wild.
I love America.
When
We
I
just-
came out with that video, it wasn't even on the Wikipedia page yet.
oh, it's so good the shit we be building.
And it's so accurate, which is more terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
They just shredded that one
one
portion of
did-
that car.
Well, the one where it became popular when I did my video was he was like one of the architects behind 9/11 that we were looking for forever.
You're talking about the dude on the
The balcony.
yeah. Oh,
We
I didn't know
knew
that.
where this guy was living, and he was every morning he would go out and drink coffee on his balcony, and that's when we hit him with this fucking katana missile just on his balcony, have his morning coffee done.
and it's traveling faster than the speed of sound. You don't even hear that motherfucker coming. It's gonna hit you, and it's gonna hit you hard. I mean, Hellfire is a solid missile. It's cheap in the world of missiles. It's affordable. So what were you asking specifically about the ones that hit the boats?
No, I was just watching the boat in particular. It was a splash on the sides. You see the water come up,
Yeah, it's
like horizontally, not vertical, where like the boat was pointing. It just went to the sides, and that boat was taken out.
so some of them. Mostly the AGM 114 has so many configurations and we don't even know about all of them. They do have like shape charges inside some of them for anti-armor. So like they'll kind of split right before they impact, kind of creates a small fragmentation, and then when they hit, creates a shape charge to punch right through. That one I think was just a simple fragmentation pattern, so it probably came down and split across that way.
Cool.
So it's, I don't know, I want to say there's like 6 or 7 pounds of explosive in there, and then the fragmentation itself is just the explosive is encased in basically a giant pineapple grenade.
That's why I wouldn't fuck with America just as a narco. Anyone. I'd be like, homie.
My brother in
Steve
Christ.
with katana blades. and he's drinking his morning coffee.
I said it a long time ago on the podcast, and it's been clipped like 1,000 times. I was just like, if anyone else in the military had made something like that, we would be panicking. But because it was us, the whole world's like, all right, that checks out.
I mean, unless they're just innocent fishermen with their 8 motors that cost fucking $100,000 a piece.
Not
on
a
the
single
boat.
net or a fishing pole.
Yeah.
I just like it's poor fishermen with the nicest boats ever. That's
Yeah, with $1 million boats.
They're not taking care of their family. I was like, homie, have you seen this new fat? I can catch fish real fast
I
now.
tweeted about it because I was just like, for a while there.
Fish are going down, dude.
Do you remember the smugness of people like 10 years ago that were like, the war in the Middle East is all about oil? It had like how smug they were about it. People were trying to do that level of smugness about the Venezuelan thing when they're like, this is all about oil. And like Donald Trump comes out, I was like, yeah, it's about oil. And it's just like, and they're still sitting there like, did you know this is about oil? It's, yes, we know. Everybody knows. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, nobody cares.
No one cares.
Like, everybody knows this. Like,
Do you think there's anything else out there important enough to kill and die for? F you. Oil is important.
Well, even the civilians were like, well, I mean, they could take, I mean, Russia and everyone else was taking the exact same thing from us. Now it's just America. What changed?
the guy at the bar buying you drinks is just trying to sleep with you. Yeah, no shit, obviously. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you're so enlightened. You're so intelligent. Tell me more. Like,
God forbid we make the country we live in richer.
Imagine that.
That's fucking wild.
I just don't think people realize how we got to this point. And then it is the same people, well, why aren't they defending Ukraine more? But then is, well, why'd they take out that dictator? Which we talked about. It's like, hey, we get it. You should take out what North Korea dictator. Like, there's a bunch of bad dictators, which we could go remove. But then, well, that one, hey, let's stop this. It helps Ukraine.
Yeah.
But still bad guy. You're always going to be the bad guy when you are removing evil from the world.
half the population looks at the entire world through the lens of, okay, there's a conflict between two parties. Which party has more power? That's the bad guy. That's the only, they look at everything in a power vacuum, and that's how they grade all of the fucking world and ethics and morals and everything. Who's more powerful? That's the bad one. Don't care. No context is required. Don't care what the weaker person was doing that was horrific. Doesn't matter because the guy with the more power was able to stop them in a manner that wasn't fair, so they're bad.
Yeah. To anyone who's like, oh, we shouldn't get involved in Iran, we used to be super cool with Iran until the Islamic Revolution in 1979. And prior to that, they had a great economy. We were doing good. Everyone was fucking happy. And now, since then, oh, crazy. 1979, that happens. And then 1983, the Beirut bombing from an organization that has direct ties to the fucking Quds brigades in Iran. They literally have a shrine dedicated to one of the bombers from the fucking Beirut bombing. Like, dude, Iran is the center of everything that is wrong in the Middle East.
People are going to be mad at Nick. I think you need to.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
You gotta go?
Connie?
I wonder if I'll find any of those smugglers. I hope I do. Shoot this guy up. What is up, bro? How are you? Kinda need your ammo and your meds here. I'm a little low myself. I kinda died a lot. Bars here, so that's a good sign. Just while I'm chilling for a second, so up in some bullshit. Sure is. Dude, tight. Tight. I like saving those up because if you get a green battery and I forget what else, I think it's a Tetris, you trade it for a Bitcoin. pretty tight. These two had no idea what they were walking into. They were like, oh, looks nice over there. I said, sure does, doesn't it? ES ammo is big. Cause I want to run those RDs and I need ammo. I think I used a lot of my ammo. I got a big old wiener. That's a lie. That hurt? I bet it did. We're gonna hang out for a second, so I don't. So I can pack bags. I thought I had more ammo than that. Damn, he has good ass armor on him. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Fuck do you have on you? Your sledgehammer's nice. So we got 2 quests done. Fuck is that scab, dude? I'm actually kind of hyped to have that armor. Show me your bussy, Mr. Scab. I'll tap it once or twice if I feel like I can. We got a fat bag over. What kind of ammo do you have in here? Boop. Snappy gun though. Oh, that rubber band was beautiful. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I'm happy to have gotten provide viewership done, and now that pharmacist is done, that's even more clutch. Plus we got 2 new backpacks. Oh my god. The fact that I can do this test drive on customs now is just like one of the coolest fucking things, because having to do it on Lighthouse was at first awful. It was the worst. It took me forever to do it, and then they fixed like the AI PMC behaviors and like spawn locations and shit. Awesome. A while back, made it a better experience, so it was a little bit easier. Still, you had to do it on Lighthouse, so you had to do it on Lighthouse, so it wasn't fun, but it was easier. And now that I can do it on here, Interchange or Lighthouse is like, oh my god. I thought I heard something in here. What's up, dog? How you doing? You will get fed in like a couple hours. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this really quick. There we go. Where did that just go? Did that just go back in here? It did. Thank goodness. Hey man, stop pushing on the mic. You gotta get down. You are in the way. Oh my god, I'm only an hour in, but I already gotta take a dump. I don't really like that. I hate having to get up from what I am doing to go and, yeah. It does, in fact, agitate me. We fucking thick today. I didn't hit my road safe. I just thought of that. I didn't go to the gas station, which was, you know, intentional. I was like, I don't really need to. I'm pretty fat. But I didn't go to my road safe, which I should have done. But oh well. Nice. I could have went through what's it called because I have my factory exit key, but I didn't really feel like it. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Right back. That was such a luscious shit. That was really magical and tremendous. I feel so much better.
You want to come sit in?
Connor?
Yeah, we can go on for a little bit more.
Damn, 10K.
Bye, everyone.
Shit, huh?
So
Oh, now we got Connor. Connor has replaced Nick.
I am the fat electrician.
you're Ozempnik.
He is.
All right, we got a new bully here.
Yeah, with a normal size head.
So I was going to tell everyone here, we have our first foreign customer of IBCS, the Integrated Air Missile Defense Battle Command System. It's an acronym within an acronym. It's a program I worked on for 4 years, so I'm going to be very careful and tread lightly because I'm still under a non-disclosure agreement. But Poland has bought the system. Now, the crazy thing, this system has been in the works for over 10 years. And the reason why it's taken so long is, aside from Northrop Grumman biting off more than they can chew, you're figuring it out, but it's taken some time. So imagine this. You were in the Navy, so you might be familiar with like the Aegis combat system on how it can like talk to the different ships and like you can defend this ship from this ship and things like that. So imagine that, but for every air defense system in the U.S. and foreign arsenal. And you can...
They all talk to each other.
They all talk to each other, but not just talk to each other. Because right now, so like Russia and China, they have systems where like this radar will see it and tell this radar to find it, because this is the so this is the tracking and acquisition radar, and this is the guidance radar.
And then the guidance...
S300 has a system like that. The 400, the 500's a pipe dream, but yeah.
That's the one we shut down completely.
Oh, yeah. Well, we fucked their S300s up. Harm doesn't give a about you. The high-speed anti-radiation missile, it'll hunt your radar down and fuck it up all day long.
That's so this system is that level of tech, and I love America's like, we've had that for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone.
And say
We
goodbye
fly
to it.
in with helicopters, which are the slowest craft we have.
Oh, yeah.
And then leave without taking a single casualty.
Yeah.
Still fucking wild to me.
So with this one, it's a step further. Their whole thing, their whole mantra is any shooter, any sensor. So imagine like this. Let's say I'm guarding the Strait of Hormuz or the Red Sea or something like that. I have my system set up there. I have Patriot launchers. I have THAAD Tippy 2s. I have just all these different sensors and systems talking to each other. And now here comes a carrier strike group. Well, I change my frequency, they get into my frequency, and boom, I now have control of their missiles. I can see what their radar sees. They can have control of my missiles. So it does lead to some other issues there for like kill chain and stuff like that. But let's say a threat comes through. I have better eyes on the threat, so I have a better sensor tracking the threat, but they have a better, what we call PK, or probability of kill, with their interceptors. I can go through the channels and whatever, and I can pull the trigger and fire the missile off of their ship using my radar's data. And then as it's in the air, let's say there's an F-35 up there, an F-35 can grab the missile mid-flight and send it all the way in. Like, IBCS
You're passing the ball.
yeah, it's like, imagine a
A
football
ball
player.
that can kill
Yeah.
Like
fuck tons of people.
between nations, or
Poland now.
Right now, yeah, Poland does have it. They're the first country to stand one up. It's like a $6 billion system or something like that. But Poland got on the docket years ago. They're like, we want it when it works.
Yeah, because you're also teaming up with team number one.
Oh yeah, Poland loves America. They fucking love us.
Poles they're good boys.
So basically, the goal is with this, anything can talk to anything. And so I could fire, circumstantially, lasers off of a Patriot radar. I could fire Patriot interceptors off of a THAAD Tippy 2 radar. You could fire Aegis SM2s and SM6s off of a THAAD Tippy 2. Like, everything interacts with one another, and they all talk to each other, and they can pass interceptions between each other while they're flying. Like, it's insane. No other country in the world can do this. No one else. It is the most scary Skynet fucking mesh network air defense system in the world. And Poland got on board, and we now have one operational in Guam, which, if you didn't know, Guam is the most heavily air defended landmass on Earth. Like, anywhere in the world, Guam has more firepower.
Is it controlled by people or computers?
So people are the ultimate ones. Yeah. People were the trigger pullers, but the computer systems themselves will like help deconflict, because so the main problem you run into with the system, and it's really hard to do, is a radar is not a radar is not a radar. Now let me explain what I mean there. So you can have two Patriot radars right next to each other looking at the same target in the air. That target is going to look slightly different to each of those radars. When you have 10 radars looking at the same target, you get what's called track dueling, which you'll have one track up there, but you'll see 17 of them all over each other, because that's how many radars. So through a series of background processes, it compensates for the mechanical biases in those systems because they're not all made perfect, and creates one composite track across all of them. So everyone sees it the same, everyone can shoot it the same, everyone has the same control of the interceptors. Like it's wild.
If you could break that down into a metaphor for a retard like me.
Just
I was thinking the 5-year-old breakdown too.
Explain it like I'm 5.
okay, so
Is this like a LiDAR system? So it's all painting at the same time, but now each one has a more clear image because all of them are working together.
yes, you're getting a ton of data about that track. So it's like if I sight in a rifle at long distance and I hand you that rifle, you're not going to hit exactly where I hit because of that optic and the way it's designed. So imagine I could hand you that rifle and you fired perfectly exactly where I was hitting because you see it the exact same I do. But we did that like with just our brains.
Okay.
I changed how your brain works and it compensates for it, and your vision now works how mine does.
Got it. Okay, great analogy.
So does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
So yeah, Aegis combat system has been doing that for a little while, but getting that onto the land side with all the different shooters and sensors that we have has been an overwhelming undertaking. Like I said, Northrop Grumman, hats off to you guys, because that was way too much for you to chew. You bit off way too much, because like Raytheon makes better command and control systems, and that's what IBCS is. But Raytheon bid it way higher, and Northrop said we could do this. And it was, when I was originally working on the system, it was not good. It was bad. And now, I mean, I'm talking to some friends out there and they're like, yeah, no, it's working. And I just read on the news that Poland has it and they've announced initial operability status of it. So because Poland has Patriot, Poland has S-300s, Poland has...
Poland's super safe right now.
Oh yeah, they have all sorts of shit. They're just bringing all of it in.
You get f***ed up in 2 world wars and you learn your lesson.
They learn real quick. Like it... I couldn't be happier with who got it first, and I'm glad the system worked. One of the main problems that like when I was working with the system is you have the contractors who want the system to work. And they're willing to, I'm not saying all contractors, but some of them are willing to like, oh, that's not a big deal. We'll fix that in another build. Oh, that's not a big deal. But the way I looked at it when I was working out there, the buck stops with me. You wouldn't send an infantryman overseas with a rifle that doesn't work. So why am I going to send air defenders overseas with a system that didn't work? I was like, we may not make it perfect, but I'm going to get as close to perfect before it goes out. And everyone I worked with at White Sands had the same mentality. So the fact that it's out and Poland has it, they must have worked out the kinks. So we're getting there. It's eventually you wouldn't do this, but you could control every air defense system in the world from this room.
You could go do that now.
Yeah. That includes ground-based mid-course defense, THAAD,
Just to go get this
SBX, sea-based X-band radar, the Cobra Dane radar. You could fire, realistically, Trident missiles if you wanted to off of it, Standard Missile 6, Standard Missile 2. Like everything America has, you could fire from that damn thing.
That's terrifying with AI.
We've given Skynet the keys.
It's like, hello.
Oh, man.
I don't like any of this. Hard cut to the Afghanistan military trying to do jumping jacks. And then what we can do, it's like, you can fire all this from a single room.
Yeah. Dude, it's so wild to just see everything starting to network together and work. And then the F-35 also had another update. So you know counterfires. Like you've heard of counterfires, right? So counterfires is basically enemy shoots a rocket at you or artillery at you, indirect fire. You then have to figure out where that came from. Well, air defense systems are really good at finding out where that thing came from. Like by the time your missile is in boost phase, I know exactly where it came from. And I don't mean exactly like, oh, within this 100 yards. No, like 13-digit grid, I know exactly where it came from. Well, they just upgraded the F-35. So now on top of that jet up there, dropping bombs, hunting down other targets, it can track like artillery and rockets from the ground and pass that data in real time to counterfire.
That's wild because during the surge and all this is how a lot of Iraq or Afghan, they drive up to certain portions, they would drop mortars and then they dip and then they just mortar the base really quick. And then like props to them how accurate they were with fucking mortars off just.
Oh yeah, they don't even have stands on them half the time, just holding the tube.
And they're hitting the base, like they're doing a fantastic job. But they would dip because
incoming.
Yeah, dude. And you're fucking, and then everyone would run. We'd stay. We'd check our email.
Yeah. Eventually get to a point, if I'm going to die, I'm doing it in air conditioning.
So my brother has a good story about jerking off while almost getting murdered. He's in the porta john, but cracking it. He's like,
Fastest hands in the West.
yeah, I'm either gonna come or die.
One or the other.
That's a very specific military corps memory right there.
These Northern Grumman motherfuckers still owe me a couple $1 million.
Serious?
Ah, shit. I could have brought markers and marked the path and been done with that quest. Couple birds done. Oh, Bandit just got on. The little butt pirate. Hold on, let me go to my Discord. Oh. Looks like I got the smugglers. There should be about one more of them. Little fucking butt pirate. Boop. Those are some nice snipes though coming in here. Care about that or that. Them boys ain't know what hit them. Tell you what. Oh, and you have a nice backpack for me? Oh. Hell yeah. My fucking guy. And you got some armor. Hell yeah, you guys are the shit. Thank you. Case key. Yep. Out of my butt. Some decent ammo, so I'll take that. Too. Oh, you had an MP7. Thank you. You guys are just too kind, too kind. Boop, boop. Oh, didn't want that. Ooh, wait. What do you got in there? Some dog shit, but I get it. I get it. Times are tough sometimes, you know? Big old fat pilgrim. I'll take it just cause I can. They're getting shot at probably like, what the fuck? I'm just over here absolutely bodying them from a distance. I killed one more, right? Aha, I did kill one more. There you are. Hi. I was like, I know I killed one more of these fuckers. Alright, you PSM, I want that. Fly me to the moon, let me away above the stars. Give me your RGD and I will throw it at someone. Pretty nice M4. Not a build I would go for, but I give him props on the wrist handguard and the Daniel defense. 100%. Pretty tight, not gonna lie. Thank you for the PS ammo, I really needed that. Please tell me I have money. Oh, I do. Can't wait until I'm high enough level to run M855 like it's water. That's my favorite place to be in the game, is when the only restock I gotta worry about is M855. And that I can buy thousands of rounds of. Like, once you can start running 5.56 and 5.45 regularly, I feel like the game opens up a lot more to you. And it's not because, like, the rest of the game is bad, it's just, like, the rest of the game is, you know, it's beyond the darkness. Such a good gun. I love the AK-12. I remember before I didn't really like it. Before they 1.0, because they added so many attachments. They made it so much, like, such a better gun with the attachments, like the modifications. Although it was still a really good gun before. I just was like, you can't really do anything to it. You can't customize it. You can't make it look cool, you know. And I would kind of avoid a lot of guns like that, and a lot of the guns that they that were like that, like the G3 and the AUG and a few others. Damn, Arma looks weird. Oh shit! I don't know why it says Arma. It should have said, what's it called? Grass ass. That's probably why no one's been in here. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm a professional. Yay. Thanks, Penguin. Penguin, you'll never believe what I pulled off a factory on my first raid today. I'm gonna tell you because you're not gonna believe it. I found an RBBK key. Just in a pocket of a jacket. Just chilling for me to take. Yeah, mind if I join? Yeah, sure, dude. I'm in voice chat. I'm about to exfil anyway, so we'll hop on it. I was running factory trying to find cultists earlier. Now I'm doing the smuggler quest line. Spooky bitches.
What's up, bitch?
What up, ho?
Not much. Just showered, leaving in 3 hours. So I'm like, fuck it. No reason to get comfy in my bed for 3 hours when I don't want to get up. So fuck it. I'm just gonna do Tarkov and hate my life.
Yeah, dude. I was playing Arma earlier, and I was like, you know, we were rolling through the woods, and this dude was like, dude, are you ready to do a good job? I'm like, nah, I'm ready to fucking die. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, man, it's fun. And he's like, why do you have fun dying? I was like, I'm a masochist. I play fucking Tarkov. Like, you know, I hate myself. Or no, this is what it was. He was like, he asked me because I was on that same server, and he was like, is this a fun server? I was like, hell yeah, bro. If you fucking hate yourself. And he's like, what? Why? I was like, because it's a shit show. I was like, it's a shit show and I love it. And he's like, that doesn't sound like fun. I was like, it's fucking fun to me.
Sorry, I just read a fucking wild ass statement. I'm in an NSFW artist Patreon server.
Yes.
And he just opened a suggestions, and the first thing I'm reading through them, I'm like, okay, Eiffel Tower, 269s. Okay, that makes sense. Woman fisting a man and jacking his cock off.
Okay. I've never in my life once have I been like, that's something that I want to beat my meat to. But you know what? That's what some people beat their meat to, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
We do not kink judge. We just kink. We do not kink shame. We just kink judge.
Oh, I kink judge hard as fuck.
Exactly. Also, I'm sitting at 122 million.
Damn, bro.
I got bored.
You said I got bored. I got bored.
Normal people, when they get bored, I'll go play a different game. Penguin money. Money. I'm just gonna help this class because I am bored.
Okay, that's fine. I'm doing
My
this.
normal duo just hopped off.
Oh, am I not cool enough to join your other duo? Is that how it is?
It was Cap. We were in a public VC. You could have joined.
I don't know. Maybe I will next time. Maybe I'll come in and just come and start touching people. Come here.
Hey, get your own man to touch. I already touched him.
Come here, let me touch you. I love how an Arma.
You have banded to touch.
I mean, like, he doesn't like being touched, but he likes the fact that he doesn't like it. Oh, does my mic sound better on my stream, by the way?
No, it still sounds like your webcam.
Still sounds like my webcam. Wow. That is fucking gay.
A little bit. It sounds a little bit better now that you weren't fucking hovering over your damn mic.
Big old titties.
Okay. Where are we gonna run?
I don't know yet. I have to unpack. I found like some case keys and other shit.
Yeah, and working on that event.
Yeah. Is that through the weekend or?
I don't know. I want to complete it though. Actually, no, I don't. It doesn't give me an achievement. Fuck this event.
He said it doesn't give me an achievement. Fuck this event.
I mean, hitting red supply drops are worth it though to get the AP.
Yeah, I found a bunch of AP. I got a bunch of what the fuck? Oh yeah, I got a bunch of M995 out of a case earlier because I found that RBBK key and went to.
I also want to open them because they can spawn. They can give you 2 single shot AGLs and a shit ton of rounds to go with them.
2 single shot AGLs. Oh. Yeah, finding a grenade launcher in this game is pretty tight.
I have 1 6-rounder and 3 single shots.
I wasn't saying that to your thing. I was fucking goddamn it. No, I can't fit.
Tarkov organization.
No, make it stop. It hurts, Daddy.
The fuck hurts. The fucking kinky ass hoe.
My anus feels real tight. Can you help me unpack it? Unpack my anus, father. Ugh.
Sorry. I have a very small mini fridge, like it can fit 6 cans of soda, so I just changed it from my floor onto my shelf. So it's much more put away and it's easier for me to access.
Wow, look at you. You're a magician.
Where's my drink? Where's the drink? Okay, there's drink.
Inside of your anus
Right. I got
holds the secrets to the universe.
Ginger ale, strawberry, and 2 cans of Sprite. And water, because water.
It's new water. Shit, man, I buy water by the gallon.
I've got 3 bottles of water at my desk. I like water.
It's fucking hydrated, folks.
Hell yeah. As a friend of mine says, hydrate or dihydrate. Oh yeah, I became a madman and I ran at Calente with a melee weapon.
It's nice.
I fucking meleeed him. I got bored.
He said, I got bored.
Friend was going for XP. Friend was going for XP on reserve. He died. I saw Calente. I knew he was hurt. I knew he was healing. I just bum rushed him. And then I executed Kaban.
Nice.
Oh, are you going for the letter?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's that? I don't remember which quest that is.
Okay. The evidence has multiple stones in the northern warehouse of the smugglers' camp on Shoreline. Oh, I don't want to go back to Shoreline. I was just there. Don't bop my Bussy like this. I don't want to go back. I should have checked it.
You have to. Yeah. I did this part without using the wiki. It was hell. The wiki wasn't even up to date when it did that part.
Yay!
I just started sniffing tables like, where's
Are you past the part that I'm on now?
Mm-hmm. I'm on the very next quest.
Oh.
30 pieces of silver, kill 25 smugglers, hand over 3 contraband. But no, I'm 2 quests ahead of you.
Wow.
Yes.
I have to buy some organization shit.
I have a shit ton of shit.
I got a shit ton of fuck.
I've already calculated how many money cases I'm gonna need for 1 billion.
How many money cases?
48.
It's a lot of money cases, bro.
Mm. I want 1 billion. I'm sitting at 122 right now, so.
When was 1 billion decided upon? When were you like, I hate myself?
That was my goal. That was my goal last wipe. I was at like 200-300 million, and then Tarkov bent me over and banned me.
Oh, that's nice. Were you cheating?
No, third-party client that told me the price of items was apparently susceptible to a lifetime ban instead of a temporary ban and account wipe. Tarkov.
BSG just bopped your Bussy.
That was like a year ago. I mean, I'm better than where I was a year ago, so I kind of don't give a fuck. I mean, I still care because there's event quest there that you can't get anymore, like the labyrinth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's mostly something I'm super pissed at.
Because
I want my labyrinth shit. I mean, I do at least have Snowball on this account, so it's worth it.
Get that TGS out of my fucking thing. Fucker. Get that
So
one.
I take it we're going to Shoreline?
No, we're going to Shoreline.
Okay.
You tell me, you son of a bitch. Not really, though. You don't tell me. Ain't nobody tell me. Goddamn thing. Hey, what?
Oh, here.
What?
How many ammo cases do you have?
One. I just bought my first one.
Look at my screen share.
Put them deep in your own asshole.
I got the butt plug. I have a lot.
You do have a lot.
I have a lot. I mean, I have over 1,500 rounds of my AAP.
That MAI is dangerous now. You be careful.
I got all of this from Labyrinth.
That's bootyful. Do I run a 5.56 gun? Should I do that?
It's up to you. I like my 5.56.
But the
Nothing wrong
AK-12
with
go
these.
burr.
If you want to work on anything, use LMG so you can get the level 5 requirement to escape. What the fuck is Bandit? I'm sorry, wait a damn minute. Why is Bandit live at 3 a.m.?
I don't know. He probably just woke up.
And fuck y'all.
It said he started playing Tarkov like an hour ago while I was playing. Or not an hour ago, but like 30 minutes ago.
Mm.
Yeah, he's playing Escape from Tarkov.
Funny. Bandit's gonna be like, why are you awake? Americans have fucked up sleep schedules. Fuck you.
Why won't it let me chat? Connect to chat faster. I want to say, show me your tits.
And this. I just told him to join us.
Bros has nods on for what reason?
Because I like them and fuck it.
I got all my insurance back from all the from all the dying I did on reserve, and my insurance is so full right now it's not even funny.
Yeah, I have a rule where I use everything in my insurance before I use anything in my stash.
Trust me, I did.
I called Bandito a nerdo and then left though. That's a fucking 9mm. The fuck are you rocking over there? Damn.
What?
That's a fucking gun.
It is a gun. I'm dry firing.
Fair enough. Practice makes perfect.
P365.
I was gonna say it looks like a P. It's very compact.
The police officer I had to talk to last night really liked it himself too.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I pulled out of my driveway and one of my neighbors was in front of me at a stop sign and he decided to do a burnout directly in front of my car. So I chased him down and called the police and got his fucking because I chased him down because I wanted his license plate number because like I knew where he lived but like not approximately, but I wanted the license plate number because I knew he was a nuisance in the neighborhood to begin with. But he
Okay,
when
I thought he was a dick. If it wasn't a dick, I was gonna say you're just a fucking
no,
asshole.
yeah, well, he was
a dick to everyone. Then yeah,
no, he's an asshole. And the cop straight up told him, he's like, you better leave that kid alone. He carries a fucking gun.
Of course. No. Let me get this straight. Every time I've tried to escape 5 times today, trying to spawn over here, and the one time I do is without any of my shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, Nikita.
That's what you get. But I had to pull my gun on him because as I was like following him, because he zipped around the block after he did that because he saw me following him, and he pulled into a parking lot. So I pulled into the parking lot behind him. I stayed in my vehicle and I was on the phone with 911 telling him his license plate number, and he gets out of his vehicle and just starts walking towards my car like with his arms up, like, what the fuck? What are you doing, motherfucker? And I just drew my pistol. I was like, I was like, get back in your fucking car.
Yeah, that's an act of aggression.
I was like, get back in your fucking car. He got back in his car. I've had to draw my pistol on 3 fucking people so far since I started carrying. Every single time they all just start backing the fuck up. It's people are like, why do you carry a gun? It's like, because people are stupid, that's why.
Why do you carry a gun? Well, 1, people are stupid. 2, this is America. 3, people are stupid.
Yeah. People are so stupid that I have to mention it twice. But yeah, so like when the cops showed up, I was like, yo, hey, like, what's up? And they're like, they knew who he was, and like they were like, yeah, like he's like an idiot.